So did anybody else watch Gin and Juice's video?
I cannot believe I just took a whole hour talking about Gin and Juice and breaking down their situation. But again, in case you guys did not watch all the other videos, TLDR, Gin and Juice is the YouTube name. This is Sarose. This is Gohan. Basically, they've been making up and breaking up since at least 2022. I remember sitting down and listening to Sarose's video, basically detailing the fact that they were going to get a divorce and that he had substance abuse issues and that he had SH issues, so SELFHARM issues, and he would get very aggressive in when they were kind of interacting with each other. Um, and essentially, he cheated on her. He went to Hongdae, cheated on her with a bunch of girls. He also left her a lot in America and went back to Korea, even though the two of them were supposed to be, building a life together in America. She claims he stole money from her, but it really wasn't that much for a couple that was supposedly making a lot of money on YouTube. So that part I'm not that concerned about, but the fact that he was cheating on her, the fact that he was creating a very hostile environment for everybody there, always makes me concerned. Can I be real with you all? I know people are going to drag me for what I'm going to say about Sarose, but I like Sarose. I actually like her. I never really had much of an opinion about Gohan. Even when I was watching them on and off, I never had much of an opinion of him, but Sarose I always liked. She's a beautiful girl, very charismatic, definitely a hard worker. She would have multiple jobs trying to make things work for her and for the kids. That said, I'm going to say something that's controversial. Sarose is very dark-skinned. Sarose is very overweight. Yeah, Sarose has very prominent features, very what is considered to be Afrocentric features. None of that is necessarily a bad thing, but I will say that those can be considered marks against you in society. And why I bring up her looks, I don't say this, again, I think she's a very beautiful girl. I'm not saying this to offend her or to be offensive towards her. What I am saying is that I think Sarose doesn't like herself on the inside. I think that Sarose thinks that she can't get better than Gohan. Because we've been following this drama. I haven't been following that closely, but I've been seeing bits and bits of her and him make up, break up for the past 3 years now. And it's like, girl, you know that this guy is like a ticking time bomb. He literally he was literally acting like an army vet with PTSD before he went to the military, and now he's back from Korean military. And you think he's gonna be okay and ready to go? I really think that she thinks to herself that, you know what, there's probably not a lot of guys who are gonna like a girl who looks like me, and I found a Korean guy who will actually give me the love and attention that I deserve, and I'm just gonna stay with this guy, even though he's not treating me right, even though he's taking money, even though he's acting out in front of the children, even though he keeps abandoning me every minute and cheating on me or whatever. I'm just gonna stay with him because that's the best I can get. And it's really unfortunate. And I know she's trying to paint this video like, oh, we're grown and we're healed and we're so mature, and using a lot of therapy speak to illustrate that, they're past this. Look, if I thought somebody stole over $1,000 from me, there's no way I would do a channel with them. First of all, there's no reason why he needs to be on the channel, because if you bring him back on the channel and he starts doing nonsense again, it's just going to be more fodder for the channel. It's just going to be more fodder for people to talk about. At this point, I don't think he should be trusted being on camera. If he insists that he has to be part of this and he has to get some money out of this, put him behind the camera and let him film. He doesn't have to be shown on camera if you two want to be together, and I truly, with all my heart, believe that the two of you are together, you're lying to us and telling us that you guys are just co-parenting and that the relationship wasn't worth fighting for and that y'all are divorced and whatever. And meanwhile, like every 10 minutes, every like 5 to 10 minutes of the video, Sarose would turn to Gohan and be like, you still love me? Do you still love me? You still love me, right? And then he was like, and he kept trying to dodge the question, and she kept asking him over and over and over. And then finally, when he would go, yeah, I still love you, but not in the way like I used to love you before, she'd be like, oh, calm down. It's not that serious. And then she'd be like, oh yeah, see, I know you still love me. And I'm sitting there thinking like, and then she tells us, oh yeah, I just flirt with him sometimes just to make him uncomfortable. And I'm thinking, honey, you don't need to lie to us. We have 2 eyes and 2 ears, oh. We can see and hear, All I know is that you are giving him that boom boom. You are. You can lie to us. You can lie to yourselves. You're the only ones who believe in it. I would bet my life that the two of them are smashing again, and that he is in her life again. I wouldn't even be surprised if they announced that they were pregnant in the next year or 2. I wouldn't be surprised. The way the two of it wasn't even more him. He was really trying to keep it cool, but her, the way she kept at him, flirting with him, saying this, that, the other with him. At one point, he was talking about how he wished he could try a bra sometime, and then she's like, oh, do you want to try one of mine? And then she starts feeling up his chest, and it was like, do we need to like leave you two alone? Like, are you two okay? I'm sorry, they will not convince me that the two of them are not smashing. I won't believe it. I don't know what's going on 100%, but I believe the two of them are smashing. You can't convince me otherwise. I am convinced these two are together. Can't convince me otherwise. Sorry, I will not be convinced. I'm just not sure if he is just here for the money, or maybe he wants access to his kids, but she has full custody right now, or maybe the two of them realize that, you know what, they're trying to go about their own lives. They're trying to go about their own separate channels. They're not making money like they used to. They know that technically YouTube still tends to reward couples that are interracial on the platform, or people who do a lot of family vlogs. And so they really want to go back to the days of that kind of YouTube in order to get those real YouTube dollars. I'm not sure if this is just a gimmick for them, or if they've just gotten in too deep, or maybe it's a mix of both. I don't know. But I do think Sarose needs therapy for herself, because there's no way, after all the things that we read that people were reporting off of her videos, there is no way that this man should be in the same room with you. There's no way that you should be putting this man again on a platform with you. No way. There's something wrong with you, or this is a gimmick that you're using to get followers on YouTube. Like, I'm honestly, again, I genuinely like Sarose. I genuinely do. If it was just her on the channel, I would watch. Or maybe her and the kids, I would watch. But I'm sitting there like, all the crash outs that you had publicly on the internet over this man, and you are still chasing him, still bringing him on the internet. He's not that cute. He's not that charming. You can do better. You can. I don't know, man. I hate watching somebody dig a ditch for themselves, and you just have to watch the train wreck. I don't see this ending well for her. I see this ending with another baby and another set of drama that we're all going to be reacting to. God. Like, this could totally be avoided.